Welcome back to Lord of the Rings Adventure from Mount Doom. Yes, I've been doing something wrong. It did not affect gameplay, but I gotta clarify this. You choose 2 black die and 2 multicolored encounter die, and then you roll the 2 remaining dice. So you don't get to choose the other 2 on your second roll. You add 1 new one. So it didn't affect anything, but I misspoke and I've been telling you that incorrectly, so that's how it works. Alright, we're going to get to the dice tray. I think this time we're going to be rolling Frodo, Sam, Legolas. They're the farthest behind. We do need to get the ring bearers to Lothlorien eventually, or we're always going to run into the same things here. So let's get to the dice tray and roll them up. Alright, we're hoping for a black 3 so we can get Elrond. And let's see, what do we get? We get a 6 and a 1. Ah, not great. Alright, let's go and process that and see what we want to do. Alright, we got a 6 and a 1, and the 6 is at a ring wraith. 1, we're going to fight the Moria orcs, I think is the better choice, because we're going to have everybody probably ahead of the ring bearers, because we're not going to use the 3, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, they're going to land on the Nazgul space, so we're going to take Legolas and put him ahead 4, so that will work. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, he'll be in a safe space. Alright, now we have to roll these dice, and we get to choose one more companion. Let's choose Aragorn then, and we're going to roll this up and see what we get. Back to the dice tray. Alright, let's roll them up and see what we get. We get a 4, which is pretty horrible. Okay, it's always horrible, but anyway, let's see what we want to do with our dice. Oh, wow, we are just not doing great. So we get a 4. Aragorn can move 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to lose a courage, or Frodo and Sam can move 1. So we have to put the 4. Now, we could change the 4 to anything else, which would mean we can skip the Sauron. We could make that a 3 and grab Elrond, but then we lose this card. And I think we're still going to hang on to that card. We're hoping to get a 3 at some point in time. And I think we're just going to move Frodo and Sam 1 because we don't want to lose any courage on the courage track. So there we go. Let's get processing. So yeah, the 1, those Moria orcs are just not leaving us alone. We have to battle them once again. And again, we have everyone in the same space or ahead of Frodo and Sam. So when we roll the dice, any of the symbols for our fellowship members will be a success. Alright, let's get the dice tray and roll up that battle. Alright, we're looking for anything but the Eye of Sauron. Grr, come on! So we take another, we lose that battle. Oh wow, we take another courage loss. Alright, that was horrible. We lose a courage for losing that battle. How could we lose the battle? 4, actually 5 out of 6 chance to not roll that. We roll the Sauron eye symbol. Again. Alright, let's process the rest of the storybook. Once again, pretty simple. We have 4 for Legolas. He will move 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the safe spot. And now we have 4 on the black die. Which is the first time we have to deal with Sauron. Place 2 Uruk-hai in Isengard. If there are fewer than 2 Uruk-hai in the supply, place as many as possible. And that's going to be really bad when we start battling Uruk-hai, because for everyone in there, including the leader, we have to roll a battle die. So let's get placing 2 Uruk-hai up there in Isengard. Alright, so way up here we've got a bunch of Uruk-hai, so we're going to add 2 in there. So yeah, we got to battle them 3 times. Ooh, if we have to fight them. Let's process the last die for the storybook. And this time, pretty simple. Frodo and Sam are moving 1. So they're taking their sweet time, and everyone else is ahead of them. Okay, that was the end of that turn. We just keep rinse and repeating, going again. So we're going to be rolling a 2 black dice, and this time I think we better take Frodo and Sam, get them going, and we'll take Aragorn once again. So we'll be rolling this. Let's get to the dice tray, roll them up. Alright, let's see. Come on, we need a black 3, and we get 2 5s, which is Nazgul. Oh man, this is getting painful. Alright, let's go painfully process this. And you can see that you can very quickly lose this game. Well, we're going to use the 5. I just keep hanging on to this card. I wonder if we should finally just burn it. You know what? We're going to burn the Gandalf card. After a roll, turn 1 black die encounter to any face. We've just been getting beaten on too much. We're going to turn that to a 3 so we can grab Elrond. All right, and then we're going to take the Fellowship, 1, 2, 3, and this will move them to a safe space, so that's good. All right, we have Aragorn, a black die, and I guess we're going to choose Gimli as well because they're kind of farthest behind. So Aragorn and Gimli. Let's get to the dice tray and roll that up. All right, let's get rolling them up, and we're probably going to roll a 3. Oh, God! We roll a 3 this time. Are you kidding me? So we can... Oh, wow. Okay, we have a 3. Actually, that's not bad. We have a 3, a 6, and a 1. So Gimli can move 6, Aragorn 1. Let's get over there and process that. Okay, it's not all bad. So we get a 3, which is not bad because Elrond will be missing. So it means Gimli can move 0, 1, or 2, which is cool. So that's pretty awesome. Well, you didn't quite see that, but anyway. So we're going to take Aragorn. We're going to have him moving 1, and we'll skip the Gimli trucking right through Lothlorien and beyond, because then he won't be able to help us in battles anymore. All right, let's get processing our book. Alright, this is not bad. We blew our Gandalf card to make this a 3, so is what it is. But that's good because now we can grab the Elrond. Immediately after re-roll 1 die of your choice. Only the new value counts. And that's any die, so that can be our companion die, it can be black dice. Alright, and our Fellowship will be moving 3 spaces. Frodo and Sam, 1, 2, 3. We want to get them motoring. And now we get to the 3 again. So we process the 3 again, which means this time Gimli can move 0, 1, or 2 spaces. So we're going to have him move 1. We'll have him move 2 spaces, joining Merry and Pippin. And then finally, Aragorn is going to be moving 1 to here. So we've done a pretty good job of keeping everyone together. And it's not all that horrible. All right, now we'll have another turn. So once again, the 2 black dice. We will this time roll Aragorn and Legolas and see what we can do with them. All right, let's get the dice tray out. And this time 3s are good for us. And we get a 6 and a 5. Oh, that's Nazgul for either one. That is pretty horrific. Oh dear. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and process this. Oh dear. Well, we have a 6 and a 5. They're basically the same thing. We get a Nazgul, we get a Nazgul. We could use Elrond to re-roll one of the black dice, but the problem with that is if we roll the Balrog, we're going to lose 3 courage and Gandalf's out of the picture until we get all the way to Helm's Deep. And that could be pretty bad. So it doesn't matter. We'll just pick the 5. It's one or the other. I don't think we want to move Aragorn 6 because that takes him beyond Lothlorien. He doesn't stop there. And then he won't be available for any more battles. So we'll take Legolas and he'll move 1, 2. Unfortunately, if we move 2, he's going to lose a courage, or we'll lose a courage, but he'll still be available for battles because now we have to re-roll these. So we're going to have the ring bearers move. Ooh, this could be tricky. It could be dangerous. All right, let's roll them up and see what we get. Yeah, let's see what we get. Not high numbers. Ooh, right on. Okay, that's actually... Oh, no. It's actually not horrible. Let's go and process this. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we really don't want this Balrog card. So we're going to take the 2. We're going to use Elrond's power. Immediately after roll, re-roll 1 die of your choice, and the new value counts. So after we do this, whatever this is, it has to be. So it's a 1. Okay, so we're going to be battling some Moria orcs. That's not bad. That is better than the Balrog. We'll take the Moria orc over the Balrog. And now, I think this becomes the dangerous bit. We can take, actually we're going to take Aragorn and move him 3. And what happens, Aragorn's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to land exactly on Lothlorien, which means we get 1 courage back. If the ring bearers land exactly on Lothlorien, the end of the phase ends and you get a Gandalf card. And I don't know if we want to do that because then everybody is going to be basically behind the Fellowship for any battles that come up. And that could be very bad. So I think we're just going to do it this way. Maybe that's a bad idea, but we're going to process this. And maybe it was a bad idea because we still have the Balrog sitting out here and we have no way to actually do anything. Alright, so 5. We're going to process the 5, which means we get a Ring Wraith showing up at Minas Morgul. And here comes another one. We get 8 in here and we immediately lose the game. Alright, back to process the rest of the dice. Okay, we did this because we didn't want Aragorn running amok and disappearing on us. So Legolas is going to move to 1-2. He moves here to the loss of a courage token. So we'll go ahead and process it. I mean, we can avoid it with Arwen, but I think we want to use her when we land on the Nazgul symbol and can't avoid it. So let's go lose 1 courage. And our courage is slowly slipping down the board. Alright. We have a couple more dice to process yet. Okay, we've had absolutely no luck in fighting these rotten Moria orcs, so let's see if we can have some luck. So that's 1, that's what we're going to be doing. Tired of this symbol. It's only 1 on this die. Everyone is in front of Frodo and Sam, so everyone is going to contribute to the battle, and nobody is past Lothlorien, so everyone except that rotten symbol is going to contribute. Let's get to the dice tray and roll up this battle. And again, if we lose the battle, we're going to lose another courage. I mean, what are the odds? There we go. We get an Aragorn sword symbol. So it's a good thing he didn't take off too far ahead of us. So we won that battle. We don't lose any courage. Back to the board. And what's neat about this is now we process the Aragorn die, who won the battle for us. 1, 2, 3, and because he landed exactly on one of these locations, Lothlorien, we get 1 courage back. Alright, for Aragorn's brave deeds taken on the Moria orcs, we actually get a courage back. It's all good. Alright, I think we're going to zoom out and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, a long shot. That's going to wrap up our episode for today. So we got to get Frodo and Sam to Lothlorien so we can get to the next stage. We still have the Balrog out here, which is really bad. We have a couple of Ring Wraiths, 2 out of 8 already on the board, and we actually got a couple of Moria Orcs out there now too. Not good. So thanks so much for watching along. Make sure comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Lord of the Rings Adventure to Mount Doom, and we're going to be trying to get Frodo and Sam to toss the ring into Mount Doom before we lose. And you lose, like I said, if the marker ring goes past this off the board, you lose, and if you get 8 Ring Wraiths out there, you lose. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next time for the continuation.